Hi guys, this is Barwood Town. Welcome back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So for this video, what I wanted to do was to carry on showcasing the new EZA Giant Form units. So if you'll remember, we've recently had EZAs on Global drop for AGL Giant Ape Vegeta, Physical Giant Ape Goku, Kid Goku, and an STR Giant Ape Raditz. So we've already done the Vegeta showcase. What I wanted to look at this time is this fella, so the Goku EZA. So, as you can see, I've got mine rainbowed. It was just a case of I didn't have any resources in him before this EZA. It was a case of I've literally just fed dupes in. I think I had him up to 3 or 4 super attack just from feeding dupes in before he actually became of use. And he became worth actually investing resources in. But if we just have a look through, I've got that as all types, key +3, HP, attack and defense plus 70%. Super attack raises attack and defense and causes supreme damage to enemy. So he's going to be stacking attack and defense throughout an event. So he will be quite good at long events. Hi there, Saber Senji Muramasa. Have you got a preferred one of those to call? Because I can't pronounce that every time. Can I call you Saber? Leader skill, we've got attack and defense plus 80% at the start of turn, plus an additional attack and defense plus 80% when performing a super attack, with a medium chance of launching an additional super attack when HP is 80% or less. Turns into Giant Ape when conditions are met. Saber. Yep, I will do. How are you doing today, Saber? Okay, so this Goku in particular looks like he's going to be really well equipped for long events, especially when he can do things like stacking. What we'll do is we'll run him through a couple of Dokkan events. We'll run him through a couple of stages of the original Goku event just to see how much that stacking really kicks in. I've got a couple of teams in mind, but initially we'll start him off on the Giant Form team. What I think is going to be interesting with this Goku is trying to find someone to link him with, because the Vegeta has like Vegeta exclusive links, whereas this Goku doesn't really have them. I am doing Let Me Guess You Whale 2. I'm not actually a whale. I've just played for a while. I've got loads of these kind of EZA units that have been out for a while, but I've missed just as many. I've been quite lucky, to be honest, in the recent Dokkan Fests and the 350 million download celebration. But I kind of pick up the sales, but I don't pick up anything beyond that, really. So yeah, if we jump into a Dokkan event, we'll see how we go here. Do you whale, or are you more of a free-to-play player, Saber? Let's jump into the Gogeta stage. And hopefully we can find a Tapion friend. If not, we have a backup team. There we go. That's 2 days running we found Tapion friends. I'm quite happy with that. So this is the team I'm going to run him with. I'm hoping to try and link him up with the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, but it's hard because of this GT Goku's because of this Kid Goku's links. You're going to struggle to find things like Guidance of the Dragon Balls, The Incredible Adventure. So we'll do the best we can. I think we've got someone that might work with him well on the second team that we'll try. Saber, my play Dokkan battle every AGL Goku Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist. I am whale. You're a whale. My play Dokkan battle AGL Goku Dragon Fist. I am a whale. I mean, fair play if you will. I think we had a guy in the chat yesterday. He spent, I think it's like 1,000, just over 1,000 stones on some of the big banners. I don't think I've ever quite spent that much on a banner, and if I have, I've like saved up for months for it. Maybe like an anniversary banner or something like that. Do you have the Goku that we're showcasing today? Have you picked up enough copies of the physical Ape Goku? So straight away, we transformed with AGL Vegeta. We did a whole showcase on this guy. We went through 2 Dokkan events. We did the Goku event with him as well, and he didn't transform at all. And on the first turn of the showcase, that isn't even his, he's transformed. At least we've got to see it in one showcase. We'll try and miss a couple of super attacks because we want to save some damage for Goku to do. Yes, means say every scene Dokkan start. I got OG AGL Goku. Yeah, he was one of my first units that I pulled, actually, that Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then he was really good when he got his EZA. I think it was just before he got his EZA that I actually started playing Dokkan, so it would have been, what, 3 years-ish ago now? And he was one of my better units at the time. I remember I used to have AGL Caulifla as like my 70% lead, or something silly like that. But we all have to start somewhere. So I'm keen to try and just get this Giant Ape transformation down so we can go see Goku. That's the hard thing when you're trying to showcase the Giant Form team, that any of them can transform into Giant Form at any time. So it becomes a bit disjointed. Mine 4 year now, play Dokkan. You've been playing for 4 years. Fair play. Well, it's only been going for just over 6 on Global. So you've been there for the majority of it. What's your favourite team that you're running at the moment? 3 turns of this transformation. The Dokkan gods just aren't looking down on me today. Yeah, you've got this Goku. Have you EZA'd him and the Vegeta and the Raditz? Have you tried them out at all? If you have, what do you think of them? Okay. So it looks like we've got the Goku coming around next turn. So we'll try and avoid supers where we can. He's also going to be with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which is the rotation I wanted to try in the first place. So looking forward to getting that rotation on. Saber, well, your favourite team would be the GT Hero. Yes, I get that, man. I completely understand that. So I missed both the GT Goku and GT Vegeta. I think I got 2 of the Goten and Trunks and 1 of the Gohan and Goten. But the actual main units, I missed both of them. So I didn't get to use that team properly for ages. It wasn't until literally the download celebration I still didn't get either of them during that. So I went and bought the GT Goku with coins. So I still don't even have the Vegeta. In Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Yes, I've got him. I think I've got 1 dupe in him. I didn't get him when he first came out, though. I had to wait till he came back around. He is also the other team that I'll be showcasing in this event. So I'll be looking at Giant Ape Power, because I reckon there's a unit on there that this Goku will link quite well with. So we finally got this Goku on rotation here. He's got Saiyan Raw with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They'll also have Kamehameha when they super. And that's about it. I was hoping that Transform might come into play, but I suppose the Super Saiyan 3 Goku doesn't transform. So that should be Kamehameha active now. In terms of defense, we're looking at 83,000 defense, but obviously he does stack, so it is going to go up. So he's got that 80% attack and defense at the start of term, and he'll gain more defense, well, attack and defense, when he actually attacks as well. So that 83k will probably go up to maybe 140, 150k defense when he's actually supering, and then the stacking is on top of that as well. So let's see what attack stat we can get here. I've also hit Int Gogeta. My first unit rainbowed was Int UI Goku. That's a cracking unit to have as your first rainbow, especially now he's got his EZA. I think my first one was the Super Saiyan 4 Tech Gogeta. For whatever reason, it was like one of my first banners, and that I was summoning on, and I just kept getting him. I just couldn't get rid of him, and I'm hoping he still hasn't even got his EZA now. I'm hoping he does, because I reckon he'll be really good. I didn't actually have a look there to see what Goku's attack stat was. I'll have to make sure I pay attention to the next one, because I want to make sure I'm seeing what it is turn 1. Looks like I can't avoid a super attack here. EZA Vegeta sitting at 91k, it's looking alright. So I can't avoid a super attack here, but at least it's mainly AGL allies against a Tech Gogeta, so not too fussed there. Global soon get Tech Gogeta LR. Yes, so they've got the Goku and Vegeta that fuse into the Tech Gogeta, haven't they? That's coming out. I'm really hyped for that. Not just for the unit itself, but the banner. I really need the Janemba which is on there, because I can't do the Corroded Body and Mind GT event. I can't get that mission done without him. So I'm really looking forward to that banner. But just that unit in general, he looks so good, and his animations look so clean. I want to try and get the... We haven't got that mechanic on Global either yet, have we? Where you can nullify super attacks. So that would be a good thing to include. So by going there, we can activate Transform as well for this GT Goku. We'll also have Kamehameha when we super attack. So if we hit this... So bear in mind he's had one turn to stack now. He's sitting on 120k defense, and he's going to gain another 80% when he actually attacks. So this Goku's actually looking really quite good, really quite usable. Also get PHY LR. Yes, so he's the one I'm actually really looking forward to, and as it's a legendary summon banner he's on, it's really unlikely I'm going to get him. But I really need a Corroded Body and Mind lead, and I'm determined to get this last mission done. So I need to get a Janemba. Did I miss Goku attack again? I did. I'm enjoying chat too much. It's all right. Well, at least I'm keeping track of the defense stats. Let's try and kill him here. Okay. What other units are you looking forward to? One I've got my eye on is the STR Vegeta that's due out. Although I think he's been pushed back a bit now. To truth, I have LR, MUI Goku. I'm missing Int Vegeta. Same as me. I got the Goku, but not the Vegeta. I got the Goku literally second or third summon, and then I just didn't pull him again. Or the Vegeta. After I got the Goku, I think I did 2 rotations on Goku's banner, and then the rest of them I just focused on Vegeta, and I didn't get him. I was so annoyed. But by that point, I didn't want to keep spending, and it's always hard with the anniversary, because you've got an eye on the fact that we've got Worldwide Download Celebration a couple of weeks later, so you don't want to have nothing by the end of the celebration to save. So we've got another transformation here. So I am surprised that the GT Goku doesn't have the transform link. That would have been really helpful. You've SA20 your MUI Goku. Yeah, I definitely recommend putting the resources into him. He's going to be a really useful unit and a lot of content. Even some of the Super Battle Road stages I've done that I've posted in previous videos, he was key in it. I was close to getting his revive mechanic, but didn't quite die. He's even quite good in long content. He's key to completing the Reps of Universe 7 mission for the GT Goku event. He can't dodge at the end, but he can deal critical hits like there's no tomorrow in that last stage, so he's doing loads of damage. The fact that he can dodge all the way up to the last stage as well, it just makes him a really key member of the team. So you've done really well to get him. Out of the 2, I'm definitely glad I got the Goku, so I hope you're happy with that pull as well. You've done the free EZA unit. Which free EZA unit's that? There's been a couple that have come out in the last couple of months. Oh, what is with the transformations? We've had Vegeta, we've had Goku. They've lasted for 3 turns each. I'm not trying to showcase you. Okay. This Gogeta attacks a lot for a Dokkan event. Look at the number of attacks we're receiving in that last stage, in that last position. What was it, like 6, 7? Tech Tien and Roshi, Int Krillin and 18 and LR Roshi. Yeah, so you definitely did well to get them all done. Did you do it all free to play, or did you invest Kais or anything? They're all really good units, especially that LR Roshi. I'm quite fond of him. So let's see what events. So now that we've got Tora on rotation, we're actually looking quite good. So we've got 4 links there. Again, on this team, it's always going to be hard to to get the Innocence, the Guidance of the Dragon Balls, and the Incredible Adventure links, because there aren't any other units on here that really have it. What we'll do, we'll miss a super with the GT Goku. We'll super attack with this one. We're sitting at 136k defense, but I'm pretty sure Tora is supporting. So Tora's only supporting attack, so that 136k defense is just Goku, and then he's going to gain another 80% on top of that when he actually attacks. So he'll be sitting on 200k plus, and this is only, what, the third time we've had him on rotation? So in 3 turns, without any additionals, he's got up to that amount. Okay. Let's actually see what his attack stat is. 3.4 million. I appreciate he's probably had 2 or 3 stacks of attack getting to that point, but that's still really impressive. And the fact he's got the potential to go even higher than that, yeah, I quite like this Goku. I think the thing that lets him down are his links, and that's going to impact his usability, I think. But say that a mission comes out for Giant Form for like the GT Goku event, or the original Goku event, or even things like Infinite Dragon Ball Histories, I think this Goku is going to be really good for the team. For me, LR Roshi, just grind extra character SA10 so that he'd be SA25, EZA. Yeah, you definitely did the right thing. At the end of the day, with those kind of EZAs, it just takes time, and especially kind of towards the back end of the celebration, you'll have stamina to burn because you've completed most of the new content. So you might as well just farm up the units that you need for the EZA. So there's one more Dokkan event I want to do. I'm not too fussed which one. Let's jump into the Transforming Frieza one. So for this team, for this time, I'm going to run the Giant 8 Power team. So that's led by the Int Gogeta that we were talking about earlier. And there's one unit in particular I want to see how he runs with, and that's this Kid Goku. So he's not going to have Transform, but he does have things like Guidance of the Dragon Balls, Innocence, Incredible Adventure, Kamehameha. So he's going to have 4 or 5 links with this Goku. So I am quite keen to see how they actually link together. I've also got a couple of other Goku. So the EZA Super Saiyan 4 Goku I thought might link quite well. Things like Saiyan Raw you really want to activate, because it's one of this Goku's main attack links. So I wanted to make sure I included that in here. Yeah, I mean, Rainbow 3 unit EZA. So you rainbowed all 3 of those EZA units. So the Roshi, the Tien, and the Krillin 18. Let's try and avoid getting the extra key if we can. Okay. Active skill. Yeah, so you got them all done. No, fair play. I mean, they're definitely worth having. It's always good to have a good box. Even if you're not going to use those units for the most difficult of content, you're going to use them for things like... you might want them for Super Battle Road. You'll definitely want them for Clash and things like that. So where's the Goku? So they're off rotation. We'll float this Goku off just so we can try and get the rotation that I ideally want to see. All 3 of them tank very well. Yeah, so I was actually quite surprised. Free-to-play units tended to be kind of farming fodder, so you'd only... Thank you. Okay. So... what links have we got active here? Just Saiyan Raw. I think we'll activate Kamehameha as well. We'll leave that as the rotation for now. I don't think I can super attack though. I should have really bought some like key up items or something like that just in case this happened. But never mind, we'll carry on. Okay. How much damage is this going to do? 72k turn 1 after we didn't get a super. So bear in mind, where we weren't able to get a super that turn, we didn't get the extra 80% attack and defense on super attack. So that was really like bare minimum Goku we could have seen there. That wasn't him in his best light. And this Vegeta's transformed again. Go away, bro. You didn't transform at all during your showcase. Stop hogging the limelight. Right, we'll skip super attacks, ideally. We want to save the damage for Goku. Before anniversaries, you got STR, UI, Goku, LR on the step-up banner. So did I. I was really lucky with mine as well. So, you know, Global had the whole step-up banner mess from New Year's where the STR UI wasn't actually on the banner at all until that last stage. I actually pulled him in the last slot on the last rotation. So before they fixed the banners, I did all 3 of my rotations, didn't pull him, and then literally on the last summon, the guaranteed LR of my 3rd rotation, I got him. And I was absolutely buzzing. Because at that time, we didn't know, obviously, that there was going to be LR, AGL, UI Goku. So at that point, this UI Goku was the best one in the game, and he was just insane for his dodges. So I was so happy that I pulled him when I did. I bet you were the same. You got STR Kefla transform. So I know the one you mean. The one that goes from base to Super Saiyan 2. I still don't have her either, actually. There's a couple of units that I consider to be white whales. So just units that they're on a couple of banners, and for whatever reason, I just miss them all the time. Kefla is probably near the top of that list. Also on that list, I've got Int Future Gohan. I just haven't pulled these units, despite summoning on their banners. Right, yes, go away. So again, we are trying to slow things down a bit, just to make sure that there's a bit of HP left for the Goku to take. I am really keen to have the Gokus together, the 2 Gid Gokus. Thankfully, because one's giant form and one isn't, they'll have different names, so they should be able to link together. I think they've got 4 or 5 links from what I just saw, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that rotation and seeing if it's something that's a bit more usable moving forward. Okay. So they've got 3 out of 4 links active, but they'll also gain Kamehameha, and then he's also getting Saiyan Raw from the GT Goku. So he's sitting on 87k, so that was similar to the defense he was sitting at the beginning of the last showcase, or the last stage we did with him. Bear in mind he hasn't had any supers or anything like that, and he'll gain 80% when he supers. So I'm actually quite happy with that. You have to bear in mind as well that most of his links are attack-minded links. With a couple of these links active, I'm going to be quite interested to see what damage he's putting up here. Let's see what he does. Don't additional. So 3 million turn 1. I mean, that's not too bad, especially considering that he is stacking. So in 5 or 6 turns, that's going to look even better. That could be creeping up towards 4 or 5 million. A Saber. You don't have Tech Trunks, Hope Sword, and AGL Zamasu Patara Fuse. You don't have either of them. I'll admit though, I've only got one of the Zamasu, considering how long he's been out. I think I've only got like 1 or 2 dupes in my trunks as well. They're definitely not rainbowed on my end. I'm trying to think if they're coming up on a celebration. They've been on a fair few, but they're one of those units now that, where they're just so old, it's not worth picking them up with coins. You have none. Yeah, I really feel your pain there. We all have those units that we just don't pull for whatever reason. I'm sure you'll pull them in the upcoming celebrations though, man. I really believe in you there. I'm assuming they're going to be on what? I'm trying to think if they've been on any banners on JP that are coming, like the Vegeta or the Gogeta, but I don't think they are, actually. I'm sure you'll pick them up at some point, though. Don't worry about it. So what have we got here? So again, we've got Saiyan Raw active, and we'll activate Kamehameha when we super. So what's his defense? So we've had 1 super attack now, so he's up to 104,000. Again, he'll gain 80% when he supers, so when he's actually getting attacked in slot 2, he'll have around about 180 defense plus his stack, so maybe 210, 220. I actually really like this Goku. He feels really nice to use. I think he'll definitely do a job on a lot of teams. So 3.7 million attack stat there. So we only did 3 on his first turn. So he's gone up by, what, 700k attack in that one turn. Yeah, I really quite liked him there. What we'll do, we'll go into the original Goku event just so I don't have to worry too much about how much damage we're going to take, and we can focus on the stats that we're putting up. I think they're going to be quite impressive stats. But yeah, we'll jump into the GT Goku event. We'll probably use the Gogeta team, the Giant 8 Power team, just because that's a little bit easier to find friends. There we go. Not fussed about picking the best friend. I will bring some key up items just in case we need them. Where's the... I'll take that. And I think it's a shoe that I want. Where's the other one I'm thinking of? There is another good key up item. There is. Perfect. So we've got some key up items just in case we do need to inflate it a little bit. They're ticket banners in Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, LR in him. Everyone say he's good. Oh, so what? He was on the Int Vegeta banner, was he? Okay, let's have a quick look at our rotations. So, of course, Kid Goku's slot 7. Let's just try and run through this. I can't really avoid supering with any of these units either. So, yeah, on JP, he's on one banner. He's on one of the banners. So hopefully you can pull him moving forward then. I don't think it'd be too hard. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me or whether it's you guys as well. But when you've got a banner of like 8 units, I always pull like the worst of the 3 or 4 units more than I pick up the better of the units. So as time goes by, I suppose the Trunks and Zamasu are going to be in that kind of that lesser position where they're going to be in that kind of back 3, back 4 slots. So hopefully you pick up more of them. As I say, if you get desperate, you can always pick up with coins, but I definitely wouldn't recommend that for units that old. And I suppose you don't really need them for content. They're not too relevant anymore. The Trunks will always be good in long events just because he stacks. But I've had that Zamasu and I don't use him. He takes too much damage. He's got damage reduction and he heals and... No, I'm not interested. I want you to be having 200-300k defense. I want you to be taking no damage. And he just doesn't do that. But he is getting old now. You've also got Tech Gohan, the ultimate one. Oh yes, so he's another great defensive unit, isn't he? He's absolutely solid. He's not even too old now. What, 9 months old maybe for global? He's a really good unit. I was absolutely buzzing with him. I got him first multi on that banner with him and Supreme Kai, both in the same multi. So that was literally my summons for that banner done in 50 stones. I was absolutely buzzing. Okay, so we managed to get our first attack in there with Goku. Next time he comes on rotation, we'll have the other Kid Goku on rotation as well. We're not going to go through the whole event. The joys of giant form. We're not going to go through the whole event by any means. We might get up to maybe Super Saiyan God or something like that. Just enough to see how this Goku holds up. Nice. Cheers. Did someone on the DB Heroes banner? Yes, I did a couple on the Heroes banner last year as well. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's one of those banners where you can just literally, it's a secret until it comes out a week or so before or something silly like that. And you've just had the most hyped characters, like a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito last year. Absolutely nuts. I was actually really happy with my takeaways from that banner. I got Vegito with a dupe. I didn't get the Broly though, which I was a bit annoyed. And then I got a Bardock and a Gohan. So I was really happy with my summons, to be fair. What did you get last year? Um, I just want this Vegeta to go away. Again, I did exactly the same showcase for this Vegeta, and he didn't transform once. I'm doing the showcase where I'm not focusing on him, and he's transformed in every event I've brought him into. Okay. Saber. I got Vegito, Super Saiyan 4, Broly, Super Saiyan 4, and Darkness Toa. So they're really good pulls, man. I'd definitely take them all day. It seems like you didn't get the Bardock or the Gohan, but they don't have awakenings, and I suppose you wouldn't really use them too much. But I find myself using the Vegito in a good few areas on a decent number of teams, and he always holds his own. So I'd be happy that you got him there, man. Really good pull. Right. Let's float Super Saiyan 3 Goku off, so just so that we can try and get a support on rotation with that kid Goku. Just try and really buff the damage that he's doing. What do you think will be on the Heroes banner for this year, guys? I've got a couple thoughts, but I'll let you guys talk and see what you think's coming first. Okay. I mean, this isn't that bad of a team. I could probably go on and beat the Goku event with this team and not put myself out too much, to be honest. Right, so defense check. 121k, plus 80% when he supers, so he'd be sitting at, what, 200k? We're going to super with him as well, so he'll be on... We'll probably put him in slot 1, actually, just because he won't get... I think the normal Kid Goku, the Int Kid Goku, will kill him if I put him in slot 1. So I think I need to do this, really, which means we lose Saiyan Raw, but it means we'll get another stack in for next term. And where we floated off the Super Saiyan 3 Goku last time, we'll have him back on rotation, so we'll activate Saiyan Raw and have the attack buff next term. So I think by deactivating Saiyan Raw this turn, it's good for us in the long run. Paragon till death, Super Saiyan 3, Master Rose for the win. I think you're right there. I would be absolutely buzzing for that. It'd be so good if he came out. I've also seen, was it UI Gogeta that some people have thought of? I mean, that would just be crazy though. There's so much they could do. I still want to see like a Grand Priest Goku or something like that. Let's just try and skip through here. Perfect, we've got a good amount of ki for Goku when he comes back on rotation. Paragon till death at Saber. I really hope you're right, my Gohan has 3 dupes. They will return Awaken. Yeah, so we are hoping for Awakenings for the other Super Saiyan 4 units. They'll be so good if they do Awaken, because they're like Gohan, for example. He's on so many teams. Hybrid Saiyan, Super Saiyan 4, like, it's going to be so good, and they've got so much content that they can draw from on Heroes that it's just hard to make a bad celebration. That UI Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta, yes, either one of those, they could just be incredible, couldn't they? I was watching, I can't remember, I think it was one of Goresh's videos this morning, and he said we could get a Joined Forces Gogeta and Vegito team. Like a Joined Forces Gogeta and Vegito unit. How sick would that be? Because it's not something you're going to see in the normal canon. Okay, so we've got 4 links there, plus Kamehameha when we activate it. He's sitting on 140k defense, so plus his 80%, he'd be kind of 220, and then he'll be stacking as well. We'll get the super there, we'll get a super here. We have to bear in mind as well, in this attack stat, we've got the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku on rotation, so that Goku is giving another 30%, or actually I think it's 33% attack to the rotation, so it's good to have an attack support there. Oh damn, that sounds good. What, to the Gogeta and Vegito joint unit? Yes. It'd have to be quite cool animations as well, because obviously we're in the days of Dokkan where the animations look sick, but they haven't really got anything to draw from for this. Okay. So what we'll do then, we'll get one more turn of the Goku, I think would be fair, just so we've had 4 or 5 turns to build him up, see what he looks like. We do love animations on this channel, so I can't really say no to popping this. So I hope you enjoy the art. Or LR Vegito Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, so there's just so many good units. You even got like there's an Evolution Blue Vegeta with like that black aura around him as well. I can't remember the name of the transformation, but that would look really good. Hearts or Tough Twins or Two-If Twins. So I think they're the twins that they do fuse or something, don't they? Because I remember you get Jiren and Hit come through and start fighting them. I couldn't remember the name of them though to save my life. I didn't even know what to Google to try and find them. But I could definitely see a Hearts, because they do like to include the extreme units as well, or the protagonists. So I could definitely see a Hearts. Maybe the twins. I don't think they'd be as hype though. Maybe a free-to-play version of them. Controlled Berserker SSB. Is that the Vegeta with the black aura around him? Is that the name for the transformation? Okay, so last turn here. We have Goku sitting at 153k defense. So when he supers, he'd be kind of sitting around, what, 250, I'd say? Bit more. And then when he actually supers, he'll gain another 30%. So he'd be sitting nearly 300k. And we're, what, 9 turns in? Yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed with him. I'm so glad that I've done this. What I want to do moving forward is I want to get a showcase of the Raditz in. And then we'll see what the Giant Form and Giant 8 Power teams actually look like going through the GT Goku event. Or we'll try the Giant Form Super Battle Road and things like that. And we'll actually see how they hold up in difficult content. And let's see what attack stat here. 2.8, so not the best attack stats that we're seeing here, to be honest. Again, it will improve, so if you get to the GT Goku event and you're 15 turns in, you'll see his attack stat looking a lot better than where it's at the moment. But yeah, defensively, I think he's been solid. I think he's going to fill a gap in a couple of teams that needed to be filled in terms of difficult content. But yeah, I'm really happy with what I've seen here. Did Turtle when Super Saiyan 3 his hair grow? Trutle went Super Saiyan 3, or did his hair grow? Is that Turles? I'm not sure. Honestly, I need to rewatch Heroes. I'm not as up to date with it as I should be. I think I was on it when you had Grand Priest Goku and that kind of thing. But I haven't watched the most recent episodes, so I'll probably have a look at those before the celebration, just to make sure I am up to date with who all the characters are. What I'll do here, though, guys, I've seen what I wanted to from this showcase. We've gone through a couple of Dokkan events. We've got to a decent stage of the Goku event, just so we can see what this Kid Goku looks like when he stacks. I'd say I've got everything that I wanted to from this showcase. I'll probably call the video there. If you've got any thoughts, though, by all means comment. I've got a YouTube channel by the same name. Feel free to go there, comment, let me know what events you think this Goku would be good in, or how you find him having a playthrough yourself. Honestly, I've been quite impressed. I think I'll definitely use him a bit more in future. But otherwise, thanks for tuning in, guys. Saber, Gogeta would destroy Rose. You'd like to think so. I don't think there's been anything in the manga or the anime that Gogeta hasn't destroyed. I don't think he's been beaten. So I'd like to think Gogeta would destroy Rose. But yeah, to everyone in the chat, it's been good talking to you. Thanks for tuning in. Again, thanks for viewing. Like, follow, subscribe, all the good stuff. Thanks for coming. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day, alright? Bye.